I'm Sheldon, Clare, President of Canada's National Firearms Association. I thought I'd take a moment today to talk to you a little bit about what the NFA has been doing for you and why you should join. Well, NFA accomplishments would start with our many significant court case victories. We advise people on case law and court strategies, and we have helped them to select legal counsel. In addition, we've been very active in countless meetings and in lobbying. These efforts have included correcting misinformation provided by others, providing position papers to government, and we were successful in getting revisions to the Explosives Act in support of firearms owners who handload. In order to do this, we've engaged a highly effective full-time lobbyist. We work on leadership campaigns, and we have supported provincial, municipal, and federal election and nomination campaigns to defeat anti-gun candidates and to select pro-gun ones, or at least those favoring individual rights and freedoms. Our efforts helped to swing some 20 seats in the last federal election, and we are well poised to do something similar in this next coming federal election. Another important thing the National Firearms Association does is to challenge the international globalist agenda at the United Nations, in the Arms Trade Treaty, and at the Program of Action on Small Arms and Light Weapons. We have been active participants with our members as voting delegates at federal and provincial political conventions, and we have engaged with several million Canadians through mail and in social and traditional media. Our key spokespersons have been interviewed by and referred to in media, including the CBC Radio and Television, the National Post, Globe and Mail, Huffington Post, CTV, The Rebel, Forbes magazine, and many national and local news outlets, both using traditional and non-traditional media. On top of all of that, we promoted a positive image of the shooting sports by building Team NFA, which consists of our sponsored competitive shooters in a variety of disciplines who excel in their sports. This included 2 of the last Canadian Olympic biathlon team. We also helped fund Canada's pistol team at the Commonwealth Games a few years ago, and we also support competitive shooters in rifle, shotgun, and IPSC, among other disciplines. As well, we have participated actively in range days at clubs to support firearms ownership. We have built solid relationships with Canada's police and military community, and we have supported research efforts on firearms rights, hunting, lead, and ammunition. National Firearms Association representatives have educated many politicians about shooting and the positive results and effect of Canada's firearms culture. We have made good use of our 50 years of institutional experience and highly effective branding to prevent firearms bans on several occasions and to build solid alliances with the aim of achieving fundamental firearms law reform. The National Firearms Association actively opposes the ineffective and unreasonable gun control regime that includes our failed licensing and classification-based registration system. Unfortunately, we've had to spend a lot of time correcting the misleading information provided by others who prefer and benefit from the status quo. The NFA is not a status quo organization. National Firearms Association board members are chosen democratically and select from their ranks executive members to provide leadership and vision. Our board members gain no benefit from participating in the firearms control regime and thus are not tied to supporting licensing or other failed gun control laws. The NFA publishes the Canadian Firearms Journal as Canada's premier firearms rights magazine to reach our members and to provide a tool to members of Parliament and senators. Our lobbyist is in reportable and non-reportable contact with key players and decision makers on a daily basis. We have built and maintained solid relationships with like-minded firearms rights organizations. We have a solid track record that is second in effort and results to no other. This is real influence and heavy lifting. The National Firearms Association doesn't merely show up, it's an organization that gets work done. I'm Sheldon, Clare, President of Canada's National Firearms Association. Drop by nfa.ca and take out a membership today. Thank you.